Hello, anybody. Boy, do we have a show for you today. I hope so. I'm Carl Tilford. And first, a look at our mystery guest. Our newly promoted sales manager, Mr. Russell Stephen Blundum, came up with the idea of having a mystery guest on the show. And he said he had a sponsor for it waiting in the wings. And sure enough,
980 Deep Valley's voice, the people's choice, KNLK.
Here we go. Our Deep Valley Voices mystery guest is brought to you by Carla's Spa and Nail Makeover in West Deep Valley Mall. And if you go in for a do and mention you heard about them on our show, Carla will give you a designer fingernail removal and stylish replacement for half price. Carla's Spa and Nail Makeover in the West Deep Valley Mall. Making you beautiful is a challenge we accept. That's what they say. Well, you may not be aware of just how many famous folks live right here in our Deep Valley community. Let's turn on the Zoom thing and welcome Art Bender.
Hi, Carl. Nice of you to have me on.
Well, I have to say, Art, I was curious. I got your email and I thought it would be very interesting to hear your story. Art is a former Uber driver for Goldie Hawn.
Well, they were filming in Hawaii, and Amy Schumer and Goldie Hawn and some lady in a muumuu were hitchhiking. And well, I picked them up.
Hitchhiking?
Well, their rental car, the way they explained it, had a flat, so technically it wasn't an Uber ride since they didn't use the app.
But you struck up a friendship with them.
Yeah, we hit it off pretty good.
What was Goldie Hawn like? Was she funny? She is still a cutie, isn't she?
She didn't say much. Once the lady in the muumuu asked if I minded if she hung her bum out the window, I said, sorry, it's Uber's policy against that. And then she said she wanted to smoke. That's against the policy too. So she said, she went on and on, said, well, who would know? Mr. Uber isn't following you around, is he? Wow. Anyway, I said, no, but people know me around town. And besides, smoking lowers the value of the car trade-in.
Well, I think that's true. So did Goldie chime in with something clever?
No, she just looked kind of disgusted. I don't think she knew the lady out the window, but she did ask for my card and said that she would be sure to ask me next time when they need to go anywhere.
So where else did you take them?
No, she never called.
Oh, maybe she was afraid of having to ride with the muumuu lady.
I don't know, but it is a company policy against that. Hanging your bum out the window.
Art Bender, Goldie Hawn's designated Uber driver. I guess she did ask for your card.
Sure.
So here is a call with the guest about our mystery guest, and go ahead.
No, I was calling about Goldie Hawn.
Oh, what about Goldie Hawn?
I had the biggest crush on her.
Well, I have to admit, I do too.
I had a dream that I took her to my high school prom.
Caller, do you have a guess about our mystery guest?
You know, I don't know who that is.
Well, thanks, caller. Now let's bring up everybody up to date on the world of sports. And here's the man to do it, Hot Dog Hank.
Thank you, Carl. Let's dive right into high school basketball. The Deep Valley High School Rasties were no match for the visiting Bateville Beavers, who were hot to the hoop. The Rasties' latest trick failed to overcome their lack of game. Rasties center Ben Locke would fake a pass to power forward Shorty Best, bouncing the ball off Shorty's head back to himself. By the end of the period, Shorty was a little bit dippy. Their version of shock and awe turned out to be shucks and aw. And that's a fast break for sports. On KLNK AI, I'm Hot Dog Hank.
Thanks, Hot Dog. I think that we've got time now for one more call from the listener line. Go ahead.
Hi, Carl. I've never called before, so I am a little nervous.
What's your name?
Beverly Fletch.
Oh, no last names, please. Go ahead with your comments, Miss Fletch.
Well, I wanted to share my mother's technique for curbing cursing in children. Mom would put a lit candle in my mouth and let it burn down just before my nose. And she said the candle drew the bad words from my mouth. Kind of like ear candling, I guess.
Yeah, Beverly, I'm afraid you're kind of off topic today.
Oh, well, what is the topic?
Well, it doesn't matter. Thanks for the call. Do we have time left? No? Well, good. Then let's wrap this up. Thank you, Hot Dog, for the Sports Minute, and Art Bender, Goldie Hawn's Uber driver, and also thanks to our mystery guest. I'm Carl Tilford, and thanks to you, there's one more person listening today on the radio.
980 Deep Valley's voice, the people's choice, KLNK.
A production of KLNK 980 Radio.